In some of your community news today, we are getting a chance to sit down with Chattanooga's Mayor Tim Kelly and talk a little bit about what's going on in our community. He joins us now. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Kay.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. There's a lot of things we're going to talk about today. We're going to begin with the police chief. Tell us an update on that right now.
Well, as many people know, Celeste Murphy was the winner, our finalist. We had a first reading at council. Next week, I think she'll be approved, and she'll start in early April. And we've already begun talking to a lot of community partners about getting her oriented. So hopefully there'll be some meetings to get her set up and get her up to speed in Chattanooga as soon as possible. What
would you like to see in the city of Chattanooga moving forward in the next couple of months with her taking this role?
Well, I think one of the things that really attracted the committee and I to Celeste was her commitment to youth. And she has a long history of youth involvement and youth engagement with the department. So particularly with the Police Athletic League, we did that in Chattanooga a long time ago. And I think getting the police force more involved with youth and youth athletics and recreation is a really easy no-brainer first step. So that's I'm looking very forward to that.
Yes, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about affordable housing. That seems to be a topic we're all talking about right now. Tell us a little bit about what the city of Chattanooga is doing to help with that right now.
Well, this is Housing Month, so we're spending a lot of time working on housing strategies. We're talking about everything from a fund for affordable housing to ways in which we can support more housing growth and development, revising code and ordinance to make it easier for folks to develop. And this is Housing Month, so we actually just created a fund, a sort of an insurance fund, to make it more attractive and easier for landlords to rent to folks, use housing and urban development vouchers to rent to folks that they might not have otherwise rented to help address our homeless problem.
Also, we're talking a little bit about the budget. It will be coming out in the next couple of months, and you recently wrapped up some of those input sessions. What did you all learn from those?
Well, we learned, as we always do, right, the community's concerns, and a lot of them, very frankly, are around affordable housing. People are having a really hard time making ends meet with rising rents, but incomes that are not keeping up with that. So it's not so much a budgetary concern, but that's where most of our attention and urgency really now is on affordable housing.
You all had a program. It was called Cash for Vax.
Yep, Vax for Cash.
Vax for Cash. And it seemed to have worked in our community. A lot of folks benefited from that program, got their shot, and also some got the cash.
Yeah, it worked, right? I mean, I'm sort of an economist at heart, and we know incentives work. So it was nice to see the data and see that, in fact, some folks did choose to get vaccinated because of that. It turned out to cost maybe $7 a person for us, which is a really, really cheap date considering the amount of money that governments have thrown at COVID. So it was nice to know that we were able to move the needle, and some folks, you know, won some money to boot. So it was a great program.
All right. Also, before we go, I know you saw the basketball game the other night.
Oh, yes.
David Jean-Baptiste with that 3-point, 35 foot from the goal. Unbelievable. You got your C on this today, too. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your reaction to that game.
Oh, it was fantastic. You know, the clip was obviously heard around the world, seen around the world, and I love the idea that the Mocs are America's team at this point. So looking forward to seeing on Sunday where they go, and we'll be following the team with great interest. And you know, they call David Jean-Baptiste the mayor down around my neighborhood, around the university. So I think they're coming in the next couple of days to say hello, and I look forward to meeting them and wishing them well on their journey.
Absolutely. We're all going to be watching. We are rooting for the Mocs for sure at the dance. Thank you so much, Mayor Kelly, for being here with us today and giving us this information about what's going on in the city and around our area. Again, if you would like some more information on this interview, please go to our website. That's at WDEF.com. Go Mocs!